Shea more frustrated than almost any defender has all season. What's the key to that, man?
I mean, it's a team effort. Trying to play hard, make it tough on him, be best. Just try to make it work.
He seems to be emotionally frustrated as well. I know you guys have a history together, but what are you doing? Did you know what buttons to push? Or?
I don't necessarily know if he's emotionally frustrated. I mean, the guy's pretty even killed, and he's been through a lot, so he's the MVP of the league. You're not going to do much to kind of sway that.
What is your relationship before the season? A lot of history playing together?
A lot of, watching from afar, seeing each other's success. Definitely a guy who's set the pace for Canadian basketball, and a guy who's got a lot of game that people can learn from. So I definitely admire from far.
When you talk about making him work, you guys are picking him up higher than before in the series. He's picked him up. You also hold him a lot on the other end of the floor. How much do you think those body blows kind of take a toll in terms of like fatigue throughout the game?
I think we're trying to make it tough on him. You know, the biggest thing is just being persistent, trying to make it tough on him. It's a team job. You know, we got to all be locked in and tied together on that side of the floor to get it done.
How much of your pestiness comes from yourself, and how much have you learned from playing with TJ all these years?
I think it's a little bit of both. I've definitely watched TJ a lot and seen how he's impacted the game and how he's been instrumental to his own success and our team's success. And I've also felt like I've had a little bit of that in me just growing up and wanting to be competitive and taking those battles a little personally.
What makes those inbound steals possible when other teams knows that's something he's going to do and he can still get that 3, 4, 5 times?
I'm not really sure. You just see sneaky with it and got a good feel for it and a lot of experience, a lot of tries probably.
You're hoping this game 4 for you guys, you can make 3-1 per series at the same time OKC can regain the home court advantage. How is this game for you?
No, I mean each game in the playoffs is important. You know, we're coming in with the same mentality to play hard and stay together.
What makes your transition so effective? It's been great all year, but then particularly in this series.
I think our whole game plan of how we play with pace can deter transition defense at times. But just being locked in, tied together, understanding that's a point of emphasis.
Tyrese has been obviously very effective for you guys. I think he has the most points scored in the finals. 3 games span without a free throw ever.
Say it again?
Tyrese has the most points scored in the finals, 3 games span without a free throw in history. What do you make of how he's been getting, scoring for you guys, but hasn't been able to get the line?
I mean, he probably could have got a free throw. I mean, there's been times he's got fouled, but he does a good job of making it work without having to draw fouls. You know, he gets in the paint, sprays out to guys, and score from everywhere. So he just does a great job orchestrating our offense.
Austin Rivers on a podcast earlier said that you guys are the best next play mentality team in the league, where no matter what happens, you're always moving on to the next play. How long did it take to develop that kind of mentality where you're just moving on to the next thing?
I think the amount of time we've been together, you know, we've built that trust, and we've been in a lot of situations where we've had to rely on each other down the stretch to make a game happen. So over time.
Andrew, what motivated you guys to change how you were covering Shea and having picking him up 94 feet? You're denying him after a week.
I mean, I think he led the all-time scoring for the first 2 games. We didn't necessarily switch it up as much as people think, to be honest. We did it better.
Were you surprised he wasn't trying to get open from you more when you were picking him up at this end? That you just kind of
I thought he was.
You could point to JD on a lot of those.
I mean, no. I'm not sure.
What did you make of Miles on his Raiders line watching? Rick said he wasn't feeling very well yesterday. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, he fought through. He wasn't feeling great waking up. Knew he was going through that throughout the game, and I think maybe started off a little slow, but made big plays for us throughout the game and persevered.
Can you talk a little bit about what the crowd did for you this year? It seemed to be extra loud.
Yeah.
It's my first time here, so maybe you can speak on that a little bit.
It's huge. It was the best game I've played in here. It was just a little 1-2% louder, a little 1-2% more passion in the building. It was fun to be a part of, and we know how important our fans are for us.
You as a player, you actually feel it, or you so in the moment that you don't get to feel it?
You try to stay in the moment, but you're going to naturally feel the way it tries to switch momentum. But it was great for us, and we need that sixth man.
You're making a name for yourself in the league with the defense you played in this series.
I'm not really too worried about making a name for myself. I'm trying to win games and try to play hard and impact winning as much as possible.